Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. This is going to be a new segment that I'll be having on my podcast, Come On In with Barbara. So, again, welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. Stay tuned. Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but I am back in full effect. I'm reared up and ready to go. So I just want to drop a little wisdom nugget on you today. And let's just say this is going to be called Get Out of Your Own Way. I've said it. It's a challenge. It was a challenge for me, so I'm sure it'll be a challenge for you. Let me drop something on you and share with you. Sometimes it is easy to blame others for things that are happening in our lives. I'm going to take a moment to pause so you could grasp that. But yes, it's easy to blame others. This person did this person did that, or they didn't do this, or they didn't do that. So now today is Wisdom Wednesday because let's use wisdom in everything that we're going to do, right? So when I say that is, and I say it again, get out of your own way. Again, I'm a witness to that because I've been in my way. I've stopped some things that I should not have stopped. I procrastinated. I become complacent in some things, and I missed out on a lot of things. Why? Being in my own way. So I'm going to share something with you, and hopefully this can help somebody get out of their own way. And before I say that, I just want to say you never know what you can do unless you try to do it. Point blank, period. Okay? If you haven't tried it, then you don't know if you can do it or not. So, again, here's my story. And with everything, I will always be transparent. I will be honest, and I will share because this is how we grow. This is how we learn. It's by listening to what somebody else has went through and learning and growing through their experience. So we should not have to go through the same experiences or go through mishaps. Okay. So perfect example. Last week was an awesome week. There was a week in my church, in my ministry, that we were doing Holy Convocation, which was the 8th year. Woohoo! And we were celebrating also and honoring our wonderful, awesome leaders. And so now this is the getting in my way that I'm going to share with you that I had to actually get out of my way, right? So during this time, there was a lot of back and forth, round and about, just moving and doing and moving and going and being present, right? And so for me, if you watch some of my previous videos, you know that my journey is right now to shedding weight. I am getting back to getting my mobility back to where I can be more active. Lipstick, sorry. Anyway, so during that time of Holy Convocation, it's always like fast paced. You're coming, you're going, you're being present, you're there, you're participating, you're serving, you're moving and doing a lot of things. And in order to be there and present to move, I have to get there. So for me, I struggled with an area of fear. But ED is at the end of the word struggled, which means it is past. Right? I'm not struggling in that area anymore. And the area of fear that I was in and in my own way at the same time was the area of traveling, where, how am I going to get there? How am I going to move about? Because, I am in Columbia, South Carolina now, very different from where I'm from, New York. So to get around, you really, really do need a car. And if you don't have a car, you either have to rely on other people or Ubers and Lyfts, ride sharing, or buses that are really, it's not in my area where I live. So, and for me, I've been comfortable enough or stuck in my way of either my daughter's going to take me or, one of her friends. And I'm blessed to have had those options before me. But this time around, I didn't have that because during the time that I needed to move and be present and do things, they were not available due to working or just other family obligations. And so I had to solely rely on ride sharings. And when I say that was in my own way, listen to me, and this is for real. 7 years ago, I had a very bad experience with a ride share. And since then, I have not. Because of that fear of the same thing. As you all should know, just by looking at me, I am a pleasantly plump woman, and not everyone is nice. And there's a lot of body shaming and things that's happening, and it's okay. And that has been, something. I've always been pleasantly plump, and I've never really dealt with those things because I've always been the cool girl. But I've had that one experience, and that one bad experience getting into someone's vehicle, the ride share, and it just changed and it messed me up. So I don't know, my light is messing up, but it's okay because you guys know I am not filtering. I am authentically me. I am who God says that I am, and I am chosen. So hashtag in front of all those things. So this is what you get because I like to be real and relatable to those that are listening to me. Okay. Anyway, getting out of my own way. So last week I had to do ride shares. And as you also know, those that have been following me, that I've been on my journey of shedding weight so I can be more mobile, that I can be more present and active and doing things that I want to do, and also being more mobile, active, and present, and doing things in the ministry because I have a heart to work for my ministry, to serve in my ministry, to be there in the ministry, doing the things that is needed of me to do. Okay. And so I had a fear of cars. I had a fear of vehicles. So it's always, what does that car look like? What type of car it is? Is it big enough for me? Or is he in my own way? Right? And again, it was a bad experience, but still in my own way. And then it was like, I won't get in this type of car, or I won't get in this type of SUV because the SUV is, a lot of SUVs, the bigger guys, right? Like the Suburbans and the Tahoes and the Yukons, those are big. So now, can I climb up? Can I pull myself up? And I had to step out on faith because I wasn't going to miss no opportunity to be in either service last week. So I went, I showed up, I was present, I took ride shares every night, going and coming. I didn't worry about what type of car, what was. I just went because I knew I had to be there. So in essence, I got out of my own way, conquered that fear of that one bad experience. Is not everybody. The light went back again. It's okay. I hope you can still hear me and get this message. Also, then there was another opportunity of one of the ride shares that came was a Suburban. So then that was another area of that I wasn't doing. But you know what? I climbed up and I got in that Suburban and I rode good. You hear me? I was sitting high. It was good. It was roomy. So I said all that to say, here we are, Wednesday, the following week. I did it. I made it. So we never know what we can do unless we do it. Unless we put an effort of doing it. And in those moments, and it may seem small to somebody else, but that's okay. But God showed me that I literally can do all things through Christ that strengthened me. He showed me, lean not on my own understanding, because I was in my way. I wasted 7 years of being stuck. Because ultimately that's what it was. Because every time I wanted to do something or go somewhere, my daughter or one of her friends wasn't always available to take me. So then what that meant, I didn't go. I didn't do what I could have been doing. I shared with somebody the other day, God done showed out for real. And honey child, I'm outside now. And then on top of that, I rode the ride share by myself. And again, It was an opportunity that I had to ride by myself. My son wasn't there. Nobody else was there. So what I was going to do? But again, I made it a little comical, but this is serious. We are in our own way, and we have to stop. Because that then becomes self-sabotage. Love yourself enough to do. Love yourself enough to move. Love yourself enough to get out of your own way in whatever situation it is. Mine was getting around, and again, it might seem minute or small to someone else, but for me that was a big deal. And God showed me in those moments that I was stuck because of me. He showed me what I can do when I want to do it, when I need to do it. He showed me that I was stuck in that area. And then now, once I learned that area, I started to think about, oh my God, what other areas did I put myself in of being stuck and not trusting him and not just stepping out on faith. So that's what we need to do today, is get out our own way, whatever it is. If it's a business that you want to do, if God gave you the plan, if God gave you the thought, put it to action. Put it to action. There's a lot of businesses that are sitting dormant because we think I can't, I don't have, I'm not good enough, it won't this or it won't that. If he gave you the plan, it will happen. If he gave you the thought, it will happen. So don't be a Barbara. Get out your own way. And I promise you, it will work out for your good. Okay? I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening to Wisdom Wednesday. I hope that little bit helped somebody. And again, it was just a ride share for me, but there's others that I will be sharing with you. But that was a big deal because it got me out. It got me independent, and it got me feeling free again. Because it gave me back my independence in essence. Okay? Again, thank you. This is Wisdom Wednesday. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope it bless somebody. Like, share, comment, hit the post notification button. Bye.